Yo, 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 what up, 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 what up? How y'all feeling out there? How y'all feeling out there? What up, what up, what up? Pull up, pull up. We here. What's good? What's good? Tap in. Let me know where y'all are coming in from, man. Tap in, tap in. Tap in, you heard? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Toronto in the building, Portland in the building. Nashville in the building, Brooklyn in the building. What up? Dallas in the building. New Jersey in the building, Houston, Tampa, what's good? What up? New York City, Houston, Florida, Chicago, North Carolina, Montreal. What else we got? Arkansas in the building, Maryland, what up? Minneapolis, was good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, man. So let's get into this live, man. Let's get into this live. I'll give it like 30 more seconds and we're going to get it popping. Puerto Rico in the building was good. New York City, Flint, Michigan. He said my King's basement. Honeytown, Washington State. What up, y'all? All right, so let's get into it, man. So we had a lot of games just now, but we'll start with the most recent one, the Lakers versus the Houston Rockets. This was a blowout. Okay. This was a blowout. Shout out to the DMV. Everybody out there in the DMV, shout out to y'all, man. This was a blowout, and I got to be honest with you guys. Coming into this game, I actually thought that the Lakers were going to close out Houston in game 4 at home. On the road, rather. I really thought that that was going to be the case. Just given the fact the Lakers were up 3-0, and given how Houston lost in game 3? I think they lost, was it in overtime? Yeah, in overtime. And how they blew a 6-point lead with 25 seconds to go in that game, I said, it's over. Like, it's over. And then we got the news maybe a few hours before tip-off that Kevin Durant wasn't going to play. And we're going to get to Kevin Durant in a minute. So make sure y'all stick around for that. But we got the news that KD wasn't going to play. And I said, it's a wrap. So I thought that the Rockets were going to lose. I'm not even going to hold y'all. I thought that the Rockets were going to lose. So to see Houston come out here and actually fight for their playoff lives and be competitive and then get a lead going into the half or make it competitive going into the half and then come back in the second half and essentially blow out the Lakers, you got to stand up and applaud Houston. And I want to show y'all something so it doesn't look like I'm just up here making up stuff. I want to show y'all what I was posting on the channel while the game was going on, because as this game was going on, a few things began to occur to me that I want to share with y'all. But let me show y'all what I put on the channel. Shout out to everybody that's coming in the building. So look at what I wrote on the channel while this game was going on. I said, Houston is winning, but this is a terrible team. My gosh. And then I put, the Lakers being 3-0 is either very impressive or the biggest fool's goal because Houston is a bad team. Anybody watching this series, it is clear to see that the Houston Rockets are not a very good team. When it comes to late game executions, when it comes to half court offense, they miss a lot of a lot of layups. It seems like they don't even know how to run fast breaks properly. 3-on-1, 2-on-1 fast breaks, they can't even do that well. And I'm looking at this team, I'm like, wait a minute here. It was only in game 4 it dawned on me. Wait a second. We have been praising the Lakers for the last 3 games for going up 3-0 on Houston. But as I'm watching this series, I'm like, wait a minute. What if the Houston Rockets are actually really bad and the Lakers are not as good as we think they are? And they're looking good against a very bad team. And I'm beginning to think, guys, think about this. Houston won this game we can all come to the conclusion that Houston is not a great team. Certainly not without Fred VanVleet, and they're not a good team. And Houston could have potentially tied this series. Think about that for a second. We could be literally talking about this series being 2-2. If they were not a horrendous end of game, end of quarter team, this could be a 2-2 series where the Lakers are playing a team that's not good at all. Yeah, I know they have an all-star in Şengün, but Şengün can't create his own offense. He can't really get himself good looks. Half of the time, he's coming up the court with the damn ball. So it's not like as if he's like a wing that can get himself his own look. No. I mean, the Lakers, it's either the Lakers are not as good as we think or Houston is getting better in this series. Because I don't know how the Lakers end up losing by what? What did the Lakers lose by? Let me look at the box score. The Lakers lost by what? 19 points. 19 points to a team that looked like this, a team that couldn't even run half-court sets. They couldn't even run half-court sets. Go back and look at the highlights of this game. Houston can't even run fast breaks properly. Go and look at the team. If I'm a Rockets fan, it is incredibly frustrating rooting for this team. I called it. KD ain't going to do bleep with the Houston Rockets. Let's get to Kevin Durant. We're going to get back into the game. Kevin Durant is something else. Kevin Durant is something else. The Houston Rockets were on the brink of elimination. The brink of elimination. And KD couldn't even suit up for 10 minutes. Or matter of fact, suit up and actually not do nothing. Just be in the game. You don't have to shoot. Just your presence on the court. Kevin Durant couldn't even do that. It was so bad, I think they asked Amin Thompson, hey, have you heard anything about Kevin Durant? And Amin said, oh, I don't even know what's his status. That's what Amin Thompson said. He's like, I don't even know if Kevin Durant is going to play, and I don't even know what's up with dude. It's unreal. Now, here's what I think is going to happen. My guess is going to be this. My guess is, there are a few scenarios. Scenario one, I think Kevin Durant is going to come back for Game 5. Because Game 5 will be on when? When will Game 5 be? I think Game 5 will be on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? I think Wednesday or Tuesday, one of those. So Game 5 is about 2 days away, which means KD would have had, 5 days of rest? Wednesday. So he would have had, 5 days of rest? So I think KD is going to come back in Game 5. Now you have a Houston team that has some confidence. And this is the mistake that the Lakers made. Because the Lakers, the last thing you could have afforded to do, if I'm LeBron and the Lakers, is give Houston hope. You don't want to give them hope. Now they have hope because they're looking at themselves and they're saying, wait a minute, we just beat the Lakers without KD. Granted, we lost with him, but we just beat him and we beat him convincingly. What happens if we get him back and we steal Game 5? If they steal Game 5, they come back to Houston, they're going to be playing with incredible confidence. So here's what I think is going to happen. This is my guess. This is my prediction. I think Houston is going to, no, I think Kevin Durant, what did I miss? Patrick, shout out to Patrick Miller in the building. What did I miss? Haven't had a roast in a minute. Yeah, we just getting started, fam. Nah, I think KD's going to come back in Game 5. I think Houston wins game 5. That's my prediction. I think KD comes back in game 5. I think Houston wins game 5 because I think all the pressure in the world is going to be on LA. And that may cause them to get tight because LA must win game 5. I know it sounds ridiculous being up 3-1 or being up 3-0 or rather 3-1. They must win game 5. It's a must win. Because if the Lakers lose game 5, then Houston is going to win game 6. And the last thing you want is a game 7 scenario. I don't care where you're playing. I don't care where you're playing. You can play on the road. You can play at home. You don't want a scenario of a game 7 because then anything can happen in a game 7. Ma'am 7 said LeBron doesn't do the sweeping. He's the one that's getting swept. Appreciate the super chat. So I think that's what Houston needs to do. The Lakers need to win game 5. So my prediction is KD comes back game 5. Houston wins game 5. Then Austin Reeves comes back game 6. Yes. I think Austin Reeves comes back in game 6 to play in Houston. Whether he's coming off the bench or not, we don't know. And I think game 6 is going to be a war. And I think the Lakers are going to do everything in their power to close out this series in game 6. Because if it goes to game 7, we don't know what can happen. Then you start talking about the biggest collapse ever, one of the biggest collapse in NBA history. We go from sweep talk to now being the biggest collapse. So my prediction is KD comes back game 5, Houston wins game 5. I'll leave it at that. That's my next prediction. KD comes back in game 5 and Houston wins game 5 on the road. That's my prediction. In terms of the Lakers, if we look at the box score, let's go through the box score because no one played well at all. So let's look at the let's pull up the box score here and let's see what did the Lakers do. I know DeAndre Ayton got tossed out of the game. He said, "You are reaching, Dreamers." I'm reaching. Are you being for real? You never watched the NBA playoffs before, bro? You never seen series go to game 6? And man, come on, man. Like, stop with this nonsense, man. He said, I'm reaching like as if you're not watching the playoffs right now where crazy things happen. I'm talking about something that's literally happened before. So let's look at the box score here. So LeBron finished with 10 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. He didn't shoot well from the floor, 22% from the floor. Let me see. 8 turnovers. Yeah, that's a lot. 8 turnovers is a lot of turnovers. I mean, Kevin Durant still has the series high of 9, but damn, that's a lot. Rui Hachimura, 13 points. Ayton. So what essentially happened in this game, guys? Let me tell y'all what happened in this game. What happened in this game was Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard finally came back down to earth. Let's be for real here. Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard were playing above their level. Let's be for real. Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard were playing above average basketball for their capabilities. And they finally came back down. They regressed back to the mean. Marcus Smart finished that game with 9 points. Luke Kennard finished that game with 7 points. And we're not talking about in like 15 minutes. They both played 30 plus minutes. 30 plus minutes. So they had been playing extremely well, and they finally had some bad games on the road. And usually role players' games don't travel on the road. Jake LaRavia had 6 points. Jackson Hayes, he had 2 points. Jared Vanderbilt, Bronny James had 5 points. Funny enough, Bronny James negative plus minus was -1. I mean, all the starters were horrendous. I mean, they were like -18, -19. So the starters play really bad. From the side of Houston, Eaton played very well, 20 points. Smith Jr. had 16. Şengün had 19. This wasn't really a great game from Houston. I mean, they only had 35 rebounds. I mean, they didn't really play exceptionally well in terms of scoring and all of that. If I look at the Lakers shot, what did the Lakers shoot? 21 free throws, and the Houston shot 31. Yeah, I mean, they just had a bad game. Coming back from 3-1, taking out the number one scorer and turnovers of all time. There it makes me the greatest player of all time, Şengün. So let's put something else to bed. Can we finally be done with all of this? LeBron the GOAT, if he wins round one, can we put that to bed, please? Can we put that? Can we dead that conversation now? Can we dead it for real? Like, can we dead that for a minute? Like, some of y'all was taking that a little bit too far. The Kendrick Perkins and all of these, the Richard Jeffersons and all of these guys. Yeah, if LeBron win round one, can we put that to rest, bro? You just lost to a Rockets team that has nobody that's clearly, and you can make an argument, if not the worst, one of the 2 or 3 worst teams in the playoffs right now. Houston is a horrible team. Horrible. So can we put that dumb argument to rest that LeBron is the GOAT for beating the Houston Rockets in round one? We're done with that. We are done with that. Please, let's put that ridiculous talking point to rest. In terms of Kevin Durant's reputation right now is in the toilet. And I hate to say it, for a guy that's accomplished as much as Kevin Durant has in his NBA career, a lot is resting on KD's legacy in these playoffs. As crazy as that sounds. As crazy as it sounds, a lot is resting on the shoulders of KD's legacy. I'm going to tell you why. Because Kevin Durant has a reputation of being a quitter. He's just like James Harden. They are both two notorious quitters. Kevin Durant and James Harden are like the same people, except one has a big-ass beard and the other one has no hair on his head. That's the only difference. When things get tough, they both of them run away. That's a fact. When things don't work out, they run. Kevin Durant ran from OKC. He went to Golden State. Then that nonsense went down, and then he let people trick him out of his bag. Then he left Golden State to go to Brooklyn. He goes there. The situation falls apart. He ran away again. Went to Phoenix. The situation didn't fall apart. He ran away again to Houston. Houston can actually beat the Lakers without KD. Yeah, I said it. You're right. The Lakers playing right regular night now. Houston can play the exact same way in LA. Appreciate the super chat. And now you find yourself in a Houston series where early in the season it was discovered that you were making disparaging comments about your own teammates, and that's like a locker room grenade. And then you get into round one, and in 4 games, son, we only seen you one time. The first time we didn't see you was because I think of a knee issue. And then the next time we didn't hear from you was because of an ankle issue. You couldn't do nothing when your entire team season is on the line. Nah, you got to show up. So even if the Rockets lose, how KD goes out is going to say a lot about Kevin Durant. This is not even about his ability anymore. This is about the intangibles, his character, his leadership. That's what we're looking at right now. Are you willing to go down with the ship? Are you willing to go through some discomfort? Or is it going to be another situation where you just disappear, the younger guys are looking for a leader, and we can't find you? KD has to suit up in game 5. Period. And he owes the Houston Rockets 1 W because it will look disgraceful. I got to say it. If Houston goes into LA and wins another game in a series without Kevin Durant, it will make him look horrible. Horrible. So KD needs to show up. He needs to spend less time on Twitter fighting with people and fans talking about he the GOAT and he the God and all of this other nonsense he be calling himself, and actually get out there on the court and play. Everybody gets roasted from one point or another, and it's KD's turn. You ain't no ducking this one, buddy. Get your lanky ass out there and play. You couldn't even suit up and try to give it a go. And try. Not that you're doing it. I'm talking about trying. For goodness sake, we watched Kobe Bryant walk off the basketball court with a torn Achilles unassisted. Unassisted. You can't even go out there and fake it? KD's selfish. That's why he don't want to be a leader, and he always says he doesn't want to. He just wants to hoop. Come on, you can't even fake it. You can't even fake it. The season is over. The season is like, bro, I'm confused. You might as well empty the tank now. You ain't got nothing else left to play for. Even 2 years ago when Kawhi Leonard was hurt, in that Dallas Mavericks series, he at least went out there and tried. Now, he didn't look like himself. You could see he was afraid to jump. Your mom's is stupid. Your mom's is stupid. How about that? He went out there and at least tried. Nah, you niggas, ain't nobody giving Kevin Durant no pass over here, bro. He said Kawhi is ass. Now we got to block you. You acting like a dickhead right now. We got to block you. It's one thing if you said, I don't like Kawhi. To say he ass, bro, get up out the chat, bro. You could say, I don't like Kawhi. To say he ass and you over here defending Kevin Durant, come on, bro. Like, he's not the dude to be defending. Kevin Durant is not the dude to be up here defending. This dude be shitting on his own teammates. His own teammates. That's the dude y'all want to defend? If Kevin Durant saw you in real life, son, he wouldn't even piss on you if you was on fire, bro. That is not the dude to be caping up for. Kevin Durant is the last dude to be up here defending. That dude ain't got no heart at all. At all. He got all the smoke for all the fans on Twitter. You ain't got no smoke for the Lakers in front of you. LeBron James he's in his 40s, for God's sake. He's in his 40s, and he's at least, he finished with 10 points, 8 turnovers. Guess what? That's more points and turnovers than KD, because KD ain't even play. He ain't even play. He over there dressed like the damn Grim Reaper or something. He didn't even play. And that's who y'all over here defending? Kevin Durant? Man, get out of here with that. Come on, like, get out of here with that. Nobody wants to hear that Kevin Durant twerking. He the last dude anybody wants to hear from. This dude done jumped from team to team to team to team and done nothing. Nothing. How you go to the Brooklyn Nets and let Kyrie Irving run you? He said, I know you got Kobe and favorites all time. What do you got, KD? Bro, Kevin Durant, I've always had Kevin Durant in that 20 to 15 range. I've always had him in that range. Now we got dumbasses like Stephen A. Smith talking about Kevin Durant could arguably be a top 10. How in the hell can Kevin Durant arguably be a top 10 player? How in in God's how on God's green earth can Kevin Durant be a top 10? How? Over who? He's certainly behind Stephen Curry. So how the hell is he top 10? How? He was a talent as a scorer. There are a lot of talented players in the top 10. So I'm confused. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of KD. I don't want to waste my time talking about them damn Kevin Durant. Back to the Lakers in Houston. Lakers got to win game 5. They got to win game 5. And I think KD's going to return in game 5. I think KD's going to return and the Lakers have to win game 5. It's a must. Because the last thing you want to do is give this team hope. And even if, let's say, the Lakers ultimately end up beating them in 6-7 games, OKC is going to be resting. OKC is going to be resting. So you, as a team that has older veterans, especially like LeBron and these guys, you want to finish off a series sooner rather than later. OKC is probably going to finish off their series. When are they playing? OKC were playing. I think they're playing tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Tuesday. No. Yeah. Just a second. They're playing on tomorrow. So their series is going to be over tomorrow. So the last thing you want to do is give OKC a bunch of days off to be resting while you're still battling back and forth with the damn Houston Rockets. So the Lakers have a lot of reasons to close out Houston in game 5. 1, to not open up a possibility to lose. And 2, you want to get some rest to be ready for round 2. I actually like Houston in game 2 without KD. Well, you know what, man? First of all, appreciate the super chat. Look, if you're telling me that Houston is going to go into LA in game 5 and beat the Lakers without Kevin Durant, that will be a disaster for KD. A disaster. It'll be a disaster for the Lakers, for sure. But it will be a huge mess for KD. So I don't know. I don't think Houston can beat LA at home on the road. I don't think so. If they do that, that will be the shock of shocks. Because, well, then again, you can make an argument Houston should be up, this series should be tied. You can make a legitimate argument this series should be tied. Somebody said Austin Reeves will come back before. Yeah, Austin Reeves may come back. Austin Reeves was getting ready to come back in game 3. Then they announced KD will be out, and then they said, no need to play. That's what happened. Because Austin Reeves, if y'all remember, they put out a report that Austin Reeves is playing. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember. They put out a post that Austin Reeves is playing, and then they took it down. They took it down after the Kevin Durant announcement came out, and then they said, okay, Austin Reeves is not playing. I think the Lakers are holding out on Austin Reeves because they're waiting to see if KD plays or not. They're going to bring out Austin Reeves probably if they don't want to take a chance of making this series go longer, then they'll bring him out. That's what I think is going to happen. He said, hey, fanboys, who gets the blame for this loss? Well, the blame for this loss is clearly on the Lakers' best players, LeBron and all of them. They take the – I mean, come on. They got to take the blame for this. You know, they got – I mean, I don't know who else you're going to blame. You're not going to blame Bronny, are we? So who else are we going to blame? Of course we're going to blame J.J. Redick. Well, I don't know if I want to blame J.J. Redick for this one. We would have to see a few more games. So I said that. I'll come back to that in a second. Let me talk about the other games. So, guys, the team I'm really hoping that I'm rooting for right now, I'm really rooting for the Spurs. I was very happy to see Victor Wembanyama come back. I'm rooting for the Spurs. I would like to see Victor Wembanyama get his first ring. That's just me. I know we ain't got no Spurs fans on the channel. He said, "You're such a hater. I don't even like LeBron, but y'all take it." Man, shut up, bro. Like, I think they can, fam. If Luke and Reeves doesn't play, you're right. 2 minutes NBA report said they were altering calls missed by Yas. Of course, come on, we saw that. But I want to see the Spurs win. I would like to see Victor Wembanyama win the title. I would like to see that. The reason I would like to see that is because Victor winning, I think, will usher in a new era of the NBA. And also, these injuries are really beginning to dampen these playoffs. Y'all heard what happened to Anthony Edwards? They're saying Anthony Edwards is going to miss a few weeks. That one is something that I'm not happy about, because I thought this team I thought the Wolves could potentially beat okay, you saw it live. Okay, wow. I thought the Bulls could beat Denver. So that's very disappointing. That's very disappointing to see a young guy like that, because I wouldn't be mad if Ant-Man advanced to round 2. I would not be mad. Can you imagine Anthony Edwards and the Wolves versus Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs in round 2? Can y'all imagine how electrifying that will be as a series? Come on. So I hope Anthony Edwards can get back, man, because Wemby not going to last because of his health. Well, we'll see. Hopefully he does. The Celtics, yeah, no surprise there. The Boston Celtics are going to win. No, yeah, Boston. I had no doubts even when they went down, when they lost that first game. I had no doubt. So tomorrow, who we got playing tomorrow? Yeah, Pistons. Pistons may be in trouble. We'll see. So definitely OKC, I think, gonna close out. They're gonna close out the Suns, and I hope the Wolves can close out Denver just to give Ant-Man some time to rest. DiVincenzo. Yeah, all of these injuries, man. It's just crazy. Shout out to. Yeah, it's too many injuries. You know what I mean? It's too many injuries, man. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Lakers 4-2 over Celtics. Over who? Come on, man. Stop. Lakers are not getting out of round 2, man. It's over. He said New York is cooked. Nothing new. Yeah, Boston is looking good. Yeah, Lakers are not getting out of round 2. Yeah, I mean, they're not getting out of round 2. Even if they get out of round 1, bro, them dudes over there in OKC, man, they're not beating them. It would have been a fun ride, but it would not look good. I don't think it would be a good looking series. I think OKC gonna run them dudes out the building. He said LeBron had 10 points. Yeah, he didn't play well. I know LeBron fans in the cut watching right now, like, yo, you better not go off on LeBron. I'm not gonna be up here roasting him too much. You know, the stats. All I want to say is, let's put an end to this whole LeBron was going to be the GOAT for beating Houston. Y'all can dead that. Y'all can dead that weird ass conversation. There is no, oh, he's going to be the GOAT. Y'all can kill that dumb shit now. I know y'all tried to pull it off and was like, yeah, LeBron, bro, none of that. Just kill that nonsense right now. There is no, he's the GOAT for beating Houston. Come on, like, we're done. You're looking at Houston right now. They don't play well at all. How do you feel about Jokic's performance? Nikola Jokic isn't playing well at all, man. And I got to tell y'all, so I know y'all are aware of this. So there's kind of like this civil war going on the internet, and I just be sitting back and I'll be watching it. Appreciate your show, fam. Keep it. Appreciate the love, man. Oh, Patrick over here balling tonight, man. Appreciate you. So there's like this whole civil war going on with Scap Attack. He's defending Nikola Jokic. I don't know if he likes. Well, there are a lot of people saying he's defending him because he's white or whatever it is. But Scap, I know, is a Kobe guy. And then not Too Raw. What's his name? Sports and Fitness Rants be getting a Scap, and it's a whole thing. I'm not getting involved with it. I'm just watching it. I'm watching people kind of go back and forth with it because it's hilarious. Why do you think analysts are afraid to call out GM Rafael Stone for skipping 2 straight trade deadlines and sabotaging the Rockets? I don't know, man. I haven't thought about that as much. I watched a big argument over the what do you call it? The Miami Heat on the Dan Lebitar show, and they were talking about this exact same thing about the Miami Heat not making any moves. I don't know. I'm not really paying that much attention to. I haven't paid that much attention to him in the series. Yeah, Scap is a Kobe guy as well. He doesn't even have Jokic in his top 10 all time. Yeah, it's just an interesting back and forth that's going on over there. I ain't getting involved with it. I'm just watching it. I'm just watching it. That's I'm gonna leave it to those guys to duke it out, and I'll just watch it. He said, Dreamers Pro, you complain how LeBron fans are weird because they are attracted to him. You're saying you never had any kind of feelings for Kobe Bryant. Like that's not a normal, like that's not normal. He's your inspiration, dude. No. I was extremely what's the word? Motivated by Kobe Bryant. No doubt about it. Looked up to him. I admired his mental toughness. I really did. And listen to Kobe Bryant motivational videos and all. Got me through a lot of stuff at a certain point in my life, my mid-20s and all of that. So I admired Kobe from that standpoint. I also admired his basketball game, right? No doubt about it. No doubt about it whatsoever. However, what you're talking about and what I'm talking about are two totally different things. I'll give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. The video of LeBron in game 3, where he was going out of bounds and he looked like he was about to sit on that guy's lap and he was squatting, right? When I saw that live, you could almost kind of guess what was going through LeBron fans' minds at the time. I actually had to screenshot it, and I don't share this kind of affinity for Kobe Bryant the way LeBron fans do. Let me show y'all some of the comments. This is the picture here. Right? They posted this on Sports Center. Look at the comments, bro. I wish that was me. Let me show you another one. Lucky guy. He's really lucky that ain't me behind all of that. Why couldn't that be me? Another guy says, got his money's worth. I'll show you another. La Lap Dance. Should have been me. Luckiest man ever. It should have been me. This is on a Sports Center post. It goes on. It should have been me, not him. Look at the guy throwing up the P. Diddy look. Another one. Need that. What a lucky guy. Lucky I wasn't behind him. Bro, what are we talking about? Look at this one. La Cheeks. I see why those seats cost so much now. I would have la creamed. Look at this. I would have la creamed. I showed this to my wife. She was actually cooking, and I showed this to her. She saw the first comment, and the first word that came out of her mouth was ill. That was the first word, ill, when I showed it to her when she was cooking. So I never looked at Kobe Bryant that way. I never looked at Kobe that way. I'm sorry, I didn't. So I was inspired by Kobe, yes, but I didn't have any sexual urges towards Kobe Bryant. I don't know what to tell you. Just wanted to show your channel some love. Love the content on both of your channels. You're the man. I appreciate that, fam. I even sent it to Rashard McCann. He wrote, this Rashard, shout out to Rashard. I'm like, yo, what the F is wrong with these dudes? He goes, man, this shit is wild. He wins tonight, he to go, right? Let me show you the post. Let me show y'all the post. I want to show y'all the post. 1 second. Okay, cool. Let's go to the comments. He said, this dude, I wish this was me, right? I went to his profile. This dude got a girlfriend. This dude right here. I don't know who this is. I think he's an actor or something. He out there in LA. Look at this dude. He got a beautiful woman like this in his life, but he sees LeBron diving for a loose ball and writes, I wish this was me. Let's just go through the comments, bro. Most of these dudes got girlfriends. Most of these dudes got girl. I'm confused with this movement. Let's go through the comments. I would have welcomed my king with open arms. Let's keep going. It hurts seeing someone else live my dream. Luckiest man ever. It just keeps going. Let me show it to y'all. Let me just keep going. Let me just keep showing y'all. Y'all be thinking I be playing. Hold on. Let me just show y'all. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look, what is this? What is this? Look, never been more jealous in my entire life. Should have been me. I would pay some money to be that guy. He's so lucky. What are we talking about? Look, I would have grabbed 2 handfuls of greatness. This is wild stuff. What are we talking about? These are grown-ass men saying this. So, no, I was not into Kobe Bryant like that, man. I don't know what to tell you. I never looked at Vanessa and felt angry. I never did. Your man said 2 handfuls of greatness, bro. 2 handfuls of greatness. What in the world is going on? He said they must be trolling. They are not trolling at all, bro. There's no troll work going down over. Bro, it just kept going on. It just kept going on, bro. This is, bro, look. What is this right here, bro? Look at his chin. Look, things I would have done. Lucky. Good Lord, have mercy. Love what you do, fam. Keep up the great work. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate that, Alonzo. Shout out to Alonzo in the chat. This is what, y'all. So, man, these LeBron fans, bro, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. He said, Creamer's pro. Just admit you're jealous of LaCream. All right, man. Y'all go ahead and have a good night, man. I think I'm gonna rock out on this one. These LeBron fans, when they get into a mood, they can really turn this chat into something else. I done seen it happen a few times. Once you start seeing them drop comments like this, it opens up the floodgates and they just start bursting through the door. Pause. And it just gets wild. This dude already started it off, and they about just watch. Give it a few seconds. The shenanigans about to start. It gets pretty crazy. Y'all done seen it. Y'all done seen it. Y'all seen it before. Just watch. Y'all done seen it. They caught the sniffy. Bro, don't get these dudes started, man. They will. Yo, it was a dude on that stream. Name was LeBron. What? LeBron pounds me, bro. What? 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 Wait, what? LeBron pounds me, bro. Dead ass. These. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. What the nah, bro? I can't do it with these dudes. Take me to Pound Town. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah. It's starting up. It's revving up. He said, how much ice you buy this week? Son, y'all niggas need to go to jail, bro. Like, y'all niggas need to stop with this. What are you talking about? How much ice did I buy it, bro? Stop, man. Just stop. LeBron Heroics in game 3 are not real. 15 seconds and no shot clock. Trying shot handed the win to the to the chickens. Reading, bro, it's embarrassing these dudes, bro. I'm out, man. Don't even Charles. You got Roy Jones all over. You got Roy Jones over Ali now, but Roy Jones was a bad boy. Payton Pritchard is playing better than LeBron. This is why some of these LeBron fans need Jesus. Anyway, guys, man, I think we done laughed it up a lot in the comments. Dreamers Pro, my aunt calls me. Yo, you heard what this dude just wrote, bro? He said, Dreamers Pro, my uncle calls me La Slurp or La Nuts. My God, bro. These niggas is crazy, bro. This nigga said, wow. Bro, I told y'all, bro, these gotta be bots. No way, man saying this shit. And I was an avid mom, bro. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Y'all think I be playing. Once these dudes get into a flow, bro, this comment section will be looking crazy. But he said that was Reggie. That's funny. He said Reggie is jerking to. Yo, I'm out. Anyway, guys, man, y'all have a good night, man. I think I'm gonna be up out of here. This live is going left right now. So y'all have a good one, man. We're gonna catch y'all tomorrow, man. He said, "Wow, they do pour honey on them for LeBron. It's freaking out. I'm crying over here. Like what? You got to be careful, bro. Yo, you two dreamers have a good night. Y'all have a good one, man. I'm out. Man said, wow."